Hi everybody. We're back and we're going to have a look at using the Scratch pen tool, which is a really nice little um, device, I guess, for making projects to draw things. So, particularly if you're into kind of arty stuff, or if you just want to show how to do something, you can use this really nice kind of pen tool where you can draw stuff. There's loads of examples up on the web on Scratch, but we're just going to go and we're just going to get a pen just so we can see what's going on. So we're going to go and get a sprite that looks like a pen. So you can see one down here. It's called Pencil. So we'll get that one now in a second. We're just in the stage area, and we might have a look at maybe changing the colour of the stage instead of having a white one. And maybe we'll just pick another colour in a minute. But also we're going to give the project a name at the beginning, just so that, because if you end up on your own Scratch page and you've loads of different projects going on, it's good to give it a meaningful name. So we'll just call it the Basic Pen Project 2014. So we'll click on the pencil. There we go. Oh God, I've got two of them, so I'll just get rid of one of them using the scissors up there. And we'll get rid of it. And like I say, we'll make it a bit smaller as well. Actually, it's quite big, so we just make it a little bit smaller. It will shrink it. There's a shrink and a grow tool up at the top there as well. Yeah, good. So we might just change the colour of the stage now. I'm just going to the backdrops, and we'll just pick our bucket, and we'll just pick a colour. Maybe I quite like orange, so we'll just give it a little bit of an orange background. We'll just click there on the main part, and that makes the stage become all orange. Okay, we'll go into the scripts now. Actually, we could put up some commands here, but just to remember that the commands that you put here, because I've already clicked the stage, they're commands to do with the stage, and actually that's not really what we want. What we want to do is we want to tell the computer what the pencil is supposed to do, not the stage. So you can see there, we'll just get rid of those ones, because we want to click on the actual sprite, because that's what we want to change. Okay, so we've clicked on it there, and there's all your kind of motion commands there. So we're going to get the pencil to move around a bit when the green flag is clicked, and we're going to get it to do an action 3 times. We're going to tell the computer, repeat this action 3 times. So move 100 steps. Now 100 steps sounds like a lot, and you can change all these all the time as you're testing. But actually it's not, it's a very small amount. And we're going to get it to turn, we're going to get the pencil to turn 120 degrees. Very specific. And it's going to do that 3 times. So in actual fact, what happens in this case is you basically end up just drawing a triangle, because 120 one way and 120 another, 120 ends up, you've got a triangle. So there's a lovely little kind of way to demonstrate how to make the degrees that you need in making a triangle. So so you're pulling in different commands, you're telling the computer what to do using motions and looks, and then a lot of this particular one obviously is in the pen, is in the pen area. So you've got to clear, for each time that you start, you want to have a nice clear pad, and then you put the pen down. You might want to show we just tested it there, and actually it went really fast, so we might slow it down a bit. So maybe put in a weight so you can see what's happening a bit. You can see the computer performing the task a bit better. It's a bit more slow. So there you go. There's the pencil drawing its little triangle. And obviously, if you're changing, you can change the degrees and the number of time it repeats, and you can make a square, or you can make a hexagon or whatever. And there's loads and loads of lovely examples up on Scratch. If you just put into the search section Um, if you put in like art or drawings or repetitive drawing, something along those lines as a search, you'll come up with all these amazing, very very simple drawing. My pencil's getting bigger and bigger. So you keep on testing, and you can either change the size of the pencil, or you can change the actual you can see there the thickness of the actual line. So you have to decide as you're testing if you're going to change the sprite or you're going to change the actual in the pen section. So the pen is where the actual line gets drawn. So, you just test around. There's loads of different things that you can change. You can change the colour of the line, or you can change the thickness, or you can change the pencil, or whatever, So you can keep on testing. And you can set it up to start in a certain place, like X and Y at the very top there. Go to X where X is not, and Y is. So that you're just positioning the pencil to start in a particular place. So like I say, and then when you're happy enough with all your little bits and pieces, all your commands, and you're happy that it's doing what it's supposed to do, or you have to come out of it because you have to go and do something else, then don't forget to save it. It's really important. File save, and also maybe upload it into your own Scratch profile, and then you can share it if you want to. And obviously, if it's a work in progress, you don't have to share it. You can just, you can just keep working on it over the course of a few days, and then when you're happy with it, you can share it. And thanks for.